guys are new here, my name is Regressive Gamer, or you may call me Scarlet. If you guys are returning, however, hey, welcome back. How have you guys been? If you guys are returning and have already watched previous episodes, then you guys already know that we are still taking a little break from horror games and are currently in the middle of going through level after level in our current game, plagueinc. For you guys who haven't seen previous episodes yet, I will leave a link right here. You guys can go take a hot minute, pause, and then come back to this video whenever you guys, or whatever you guys want. But I highly recommend watching previous episodes. It does give a lot more context to what's going on. But if you guys do want to keep sticking to this video, I can give a little bit of a refresher. What is going on right at this moment is that we are playing as a type of plague, and these things pretty much have ranged all over the place. We played as something as harmless as a bacteria right here, and it went as crazy as a mind control brain worm. That was an entire episode, a fun episode, but still a little bit hectic than what I was thinking it was going to be. And last week we were working on the prion virus. We completed the prion virus already, but with these viruses, with these plagues, what our job to do is to infect as pretty much all of humanity and eradicate them via all of these different types of methods. So, like I said, last week we had done the prion, which it was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it was still pretty fun nonetheless. This week we're doing something a little bit more interesting that I think is going to be at least blah. I'm sorry, I cannot talk apparently. I think it'll be a little bit more interesting. Is the Necroa virus? Necroa? I'm probably butchering that. I am so probably butchering that. But it's the, I'm gonna call it the necrovirus. Necroa virus? Necroa virus. There we go. Anyway, you know what? Zombie virus. I'm just calling it zombie virus because this little image right here just tell me that it's a zombie virus. So that's what it is. It's a zombie virus. That's what we're going with. Deal with it. Alright, so with that being said, I would appreciate it if you guys would mind sticking around for the end of the video, because I do have a few announcements to attend to. One of them is the stream for this week, along with the factor of what's going to be happening next week, because I'm actually going to be out of town again. And a lot of you guys are probably going like, but Scarlet, you were out of town last week. Why are you going out of town next week again? Isn't that like really like super duper close together and everything? And to that I say, yes. And yes. Just yes. Yes. What happened was I had planned a trip for next week. That is this week's trip. I had planned that. I had that in mind from last year. The trip from last week was kind of thrown at me last minute, but that is what ended up happening. That's what ended up happening, and I got stuck into the situation of back-to-back trips, essentially. Hey, it happens. I am a human. We are all human. Stuff happens. So, again, please stick around to the end of the video for those announcements. It'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, introductions out of the way, and a reason for you guys to stay. Yes, I rhymed. Let's get into this zombie virus right here. And okay, so for those of you guys who either watched the video or haven't watched the video, whatever, so we have been unlocking throughout this entire time that we have been playing. I haven't touched them. I haven't wanted to touch them again because I'm kind of getting a feel again for how the game is supposed to be running normally without modifications to any of our viruses or any of our plagues. So these modified genetic codes I'm not really wanting to deal with right now. So we will just bypass those, get into the game, start on casual because that's how we start things here. And so I'm still working with the name generator. If you guys have any ideas for the next virus, I highly recommend leaving them down in the comments, but I probably won't get to those until 2 weeks from now when we get to another plague. But this week and next week, well, this week I kind of have something in mind because, here, let me just type this into the bar real quick. For anybody who is a Resident Evil fan, this is what we're rolling with. So let's go with our lovely little friend, the T virus here, and start playing. Welcome to Plague Inc. You guys already know the drill. We are a virus. To win, we must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. So, let's continue. Alright, so we do have to start at a location. A lot of you guys already know from what I've been saying this entire time. We have been bouncing around. We have hit Greenland before. We liked Greenland because it took a while for things to occur there, for people to find out about it, etc. Iceland was also interesting because it has these little airplane and boat ports right here, along with several other countries like Indonesia, or that's New Zealand, I'm sorry. Madagascar has just a boat port, so it would be interesting to play here, but it would take forever for the virus to spread around. We could hit Indonesia. This is Indonesia. There we go. We could hit Indonesia because it does have an airport and a boat port, and it'd be interesting because, again, we like having those multiple ways of transportation for the virus. Let's see. I think we've hit Australia before. I don't quite remember. I know we've hit Saudi Arabia. I know we've hit Spain. And I'm pretty sure we've also hit the UK a couple of times. So, let's see. Where do I want to go? Have we hit Japan before? You know what? I don't think we've hit Japan before, so let's hit Japan right here. Alright, T-Virus begins in Japan. T-Virus has infected its first human, weak and unspecialized. It must evolve using DNA points to infect more people. Alright, so, with that being said, let's crank up the speed. Warning, necrovirus identified. T-Virus is a necrovirus. Wait, what did I just read? What? Wait a minute. Hold up. So begin Japan. Okay, so it's been identified. Okay, why did we get identified already? Like, we just started here. Okay. So we're popping DNA points to get, or things to get DNA points. Medicine in Japan is slowing infection. Okay. So this is interesting. This is going at a little bit more of a faster pace than what I think I'm used to. So hold up a sec. Holy crap. This is not normal. This is not our normal symptoms. We have insomnia. Inability to sleep causes irritation and tiredness. Slow future research speed for 5 DNA points. Inflammation of the submandibular gland increases saliva production and infection rates. Okay then. Holy crap. Okay, virus splits its genome into smaller molecules, increasing the likelihood of a valuable mutation. We just started this game and we're already looking at that. Okay. the zoonotic shift. Genetic shift in virus increases infectivity mutation. Infectivity mutation chance. I really cannot speak. Wow, okay. And makes cross-species infection possible. Increases future research speed. Yeah, no. We don't want to increase future research speed. Virus enters the circulatory system. Blood is now a transmission vector. Poor countries particularly vulnerable. Virus replicates faster in salivary glands, increasing a chance of infection through contact with saliva. Good golly, Miss Molly. What the? Okay then. What else do we got here? Okay, so we have our heat resistance, we have our cold resistance. They're in different spots, so that will be interesting if we ever get further down that chain. But Japan is a rich country. We need to hit the medicine, so let's hit drug resistance 1 real quick. That leaves us with 2 DNA points. Okay, so somehow we already got identified. I don't know how or why. Yes, I know, we've already successfully evolved the T-virus. So, yeah, I'm bringing this fraud. Yes, I know, it's a simulation type thing, or at least it's the what-if possibilities. I'm trying to figure out how we just showed up and we already got identified. Did we accidentally get released from the lab or something? Alright, and then this is letting us know about the country information. If you guys don't know, it's this. Essentially, it lets us know what's infected, what's healthy, and if we click on any specific country, like the US here, for example, I'm going to hit pause real quick. So if we hit the US, for example, click on the 3 dots and this plus button, it lets us know what type of country this is, followed by a little bit of a history in this paragraph right here. So, again, these I kind of only keep up with if I need to figure out how to spread the disease faster, typically. So right now, I'm more focused on just getting it out of Japan and into other areas, so I'm not really concerned about this at the moment, but we will probably be using these later. So let's get back into it. Okay then, we've infected hundreds already. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we're already at 34 DNA points, so I'm gonna go ahead, have transmissions. So this increased likelihood of a valuable mutation during transmission. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, I want to see if it... Okay, so it's costing us to de-evolve at this point, so... Normally, with this game in general, my goal has always been to lay low and then go for the throat for a kill. But with the virus, it is a little bit of a different story because you never really know what's gonna happen with that. So I'm more hesitant to just make a kill shot for that. So that is something to think about here. That is something I have to take into consideration. A lot of the past episodes, the bacteria one, prion, Murex worm, all of them, I haven't had to pay much and actually refunded us our DNA points. So that makes the T virus and the regular virus from episode 2 of this the only 2 viruses I can think of off the top of my head that actually made us pay to reverse a mutation. So we can only reverse the mutation so many times before we have to just deal with it and keep going. So it makes you think. It really makes you think because you can't just keep using that as a crutch to do things. That being said, we do need to increase our infectivity. but I also want to be able to slow future research speed. I think we do have enough to do both, right? So that's 7. And then this is 6. So that gives us 21 DNA points left. Okay, so we're not as lethal yet, but our severity does increase with this. What does fever do? Increase in temperature causes general feeling of sickness and reduces concentration, slows future users. I'm not sure if that's a good idea right now because that is a symptom. Oh jeez. Okay. Compulsive hunger forces continuous eating, lack of hygiene, and risk of infection. Okay, so let me think. We are playing on casual mode here, meaning what's gonna end up happening is hygiene is super low right now. Doctors don't exactly work, and sick people are given hugs, if I remember all of that correctly. So that also tells me that the polyphagia right here is probably actually going to work better in our favor. So I'm gonna go ahead and evolve that. Gastro. I cannot pronounce half of these. Like, I am butchering them beyond recognition at this point. Okay, so gastro something, I cannot pronounce that. It's an inflammation of the GI tract, causes frequent vomiting, significantly increases infection rate. Yeah, it really does. If you look down here and down here, dang. Just, that's all I gotta say to that. Just, okay. Alright, we're at 12 DNA points. I think I'm gonna wait and save those for a hot minute. I think we're pretty good on contagious, maybe? Virus. Poor countries particular. Okay, so this makes blood a transfection vector, but it doesn't say anything about a mutation. Let's go ahead and do that. That should help us out a little bit, and then we should be able to keep going. Whee! Cheap, clean, power discovered. A green tech firm claims to have developed a power station that runs entirely on laughter and joy. Denies reports of oil barrels nearby. Yeah, because that doesn't sound shady at all. Alright. T-virus infects thousands. Okay. How have we... Oh wait, I am on a particular country. Hold on. There we go. That's normal. Alright, so we are still going here rather slowly. Very rather slowly. Oh, we also just got our first infected plane that just hit New Zealand. Fun. So we just went from Japan to New Zealand right here. Sweet. Alright. And we are still collecting. How are we more infectious than TV? Oop, there went more planes. Yep, and we also have to pop the red infected bubbles right here. But, yeah, we just got found out. Great. Japan's already working on. We just started this game. Why? This is not good, everybody. This is not good at all. So we are now just on a rampage here. Some of a viable mutation during transmission. Genetic shift in virus increases infectivity, mutation chance, and makes cross-species infection possible. That increases future research speed, though we do not want to increase it. But what do we want? The virus can travel on dust particles, increases infectivity. Where is my water transmission? Holy cow. Is it down here? Virus replicates faster. Okay, so it replicates faster. Directly in nasal cavities, significantly increasing chance of infection through contact with mucus, virus and replicate kidneys, and okay. Increasing infectiousness. Okay then. Virus can replicate stomach and okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh boy. So Japan just shut down Seaport. Yay. Yes, I know the world menu contains useful data. Pause. Okay, so we've already hit the USA. We already have a pretty good branch going, but again, I really don't think we're hitting enough. Hoping that this helps. I'm really hoping that this is worth it. The segmented genome. I'm hoping that helps us. It might not. Now you're concerned. Why are you concerned? We're not doing anything, are we? We're just being infectious over here. Okay. Fever symptom. Whatever. We've been discovered. I do not care at this point. Except we just got 1% to cure. Great! Whoa! Pause! Okay. Let's keep going. These things are just popping up. Luckily, we're really infectious. That's good. Means we're doing our job. Whoa! Okay, luckily that happened when it did. Yeah, no, we've already been discovered. I don't care about symptoms. I am concerned about that cure, though. Oh! Okay, that just exploded. What the... Is anybody else seeing this? Like, it just exploded. Okay, we just got placed on a watch list. Good to know. Okay, how can we make ourselves even more infectious? It's like we already have all of these other things going for us. Yeah, this is mutating like crazy. I don't care about that at the moment. What is going to let us spread faster? That's gonna help. So is that we're just trying to be infectious at the moment. It's really infectious. Yay. Alright, let's keep going. Just gonna be vigorous. We're just going to be vigorous. That is. How did I already jump back up to 70? Okay, I don't need abilities though at the moment. Distance. That. Is there anything that deep? More work needs to develop a key. Let's hop on that, maybe? Actually, no, we have 51 points. Let's go. Then we will hold off on the medic shuffle for a minute. Increase infectiveness climates and infectiveness hot climates. Expensivity in wealthy countries. Like, I'm sitting here just trying to think of what all we can actually. Like, I've already been at this for 20 minutes at this point. I'm way too close to my mic. Not bad. Alright. So... So, what else? I don't want to mutate that at all. Symptoms. We're just. Yeah, okay. What? Okay. Extreme compulsion to bite any other human, increasing infectivity as well as lethality. or compulsion to bite or particularly devour own body, increasing infection rates. Let's go. Oh boy. And let's also just do that for good measure at the moment. So we are really infectious, and we've already got our first death. Yeah, I know it's 25% complete. Okay. Cool. We are still mutating like crazy, which is what we want for this, honestly. Yay. Okay. T-virus begins to reanimate the dead. It turns infected corpse zombies more powerful over time. Humanity has no idea what is about to happen, but we do. So this will be interesting. Russia is leading the global cure effect. Okay. I don't want you to do that though. So intentionally, instead of killing people, we are turning them into zombies with this virus, if anybody is curious. So in past episodes, it was just outright death. This one is, yeah, we're not gonna kill, we're just gonna kill and then reanimate you. That is the entire gist of this plague. Okay, significantly slows future user speed. I have 35 DNA points, so let's evolve that because we need to. And we also are going to. We're definitely involving genetic shuffle too because we're already at 45%. You're supposed to be slowing down, not getting faster. Zombies change everything. Increase the severity of T-virus to make zombies more deadly. At the same time, evolve to slow the rate of zombie decay and make it hard for humans to. We're already going nuts. 52% complete. I would like to know. T-virus is turning people into zombies. Yeah, we already knew that. I don't care what symptom mutates at this point. We're almost there. We are almost there. ZCOM project activated in Greenland. In response to a growing zombie threat, a powerful military in Greenland, the only country that isn't even infected. Why can't you? This is what frustrates me every single time. You always, for some reason, never get infected, and now we have this. Now we have this. Seriously? Ugh. Why? Crap. Okay, I have to figure out what tarnation I am doing. We need to make things deadly. We gotta be fighting back against whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This is insanity. Okay. So what can I do? Abilities. Did I have cold? Yeah, we have cold done. Active ability lets zombies form hordes, travel across land and water, and attack new lands. Yep, that's kind of what we want. Active ability re-enables neurological regeneration in the brains of infected corpses, effectively reanimating something dead. Yes, please. A severely decayed zombie is able to enter a state of hibernation, reduces rate of zombie decay. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Alright, let's go. Activate ability. Oh, active abilities. Zombies, hoard, and reanimate give you ultimate control over zombies. Use them to target specific countries or pockets of humans. I think, can we target Greenland? Or we can't target Greenland. What? Oh, no. Okay, hold up. Escape. Hold up. Okay. Pause. Hold up. Okay, so we have to pick a country that's already infected. And so we'll pick Canada up here real quick. And we're just gonna walk over to Greenland. We're just gonna give him a nice little high five. And then also the same thing over here. So let's go. Crud, we're at 89% complete on that cure. That is not good. 92%? How? And I'm all out of reshuffling. What is going on? Enhanced neurological regeneration proteins on corpses with severe head wounds to be reanimated. What am I supposed to be doing here, dude? Digestive enzyme break down the skin of the corpses, provide nutrients, enables reanimation of severely mutilated corpses. Well, we already have something that's already coming for us, so let's... Allowing some decapitated corpses to reanimate. Alright, let's go. Rotting zombie washes up on beach. Escape before security forces arrive. Yay! Oh, cool. Cannibalism symptom is indicated. That's great. We've destroyed the Philippines. Great. We still have a... Whoa. Okay. So that just got us a lot of DNA points. Good. You stopped the cure, though. Nutrition flow to optimal increase, enhance titan cure severity. Yeah, that might be a great idea. But it doesn't increase our lethality, which is honestly. Mutation of the adrenal cortex causes adrenaline overproduction, increasing alertness and aggression of zombies. That might help us. Make it nearly impossible for prey to break free. Severity increases, yeah. And masturbatory muscles become engorged, allowing the zombie to bite through thick clothing. Severity increased. Let's go. So that should definitely help. Whoa. Sheesh. And we just infected Greenland. Okay. Nope. Holy cow! What is going... Why? Like, Alright, nutrient flow to increase improving movement and coordination. Increases severity, particularly in urban environments. Okay, we're just trying to honestly speed rush this at this point because we're already at 95% for a cure. Zombies attract in movement and will abandon victims once dead. Prey more likely to remain intact and become a zombie. Yeah, let's go. Stimulation of primary visual cortex, improved vision in bright sunlight. Yeah, we might want that. I don't know what we need. But, whoo! Hello! Okay, let's use our abilities here and head over to that area. So we're heading from Finland over into... Let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, so what else are we doing? Surges of testosterone significantly increase muscle mass and weight. Some zombie severity is significant. Yeah. Surges of testosterone. What's gonna make us severe? Like, not severe, lethal. Virus slows release of digestive enzymes from cells, slowing decomposition of corpse. Still waiting for humans to approach them. Reanimated zombies get combat advantage. Sure. What does that do? Reanimated zombies have partially liquefied internal organs which rupture easily. Reanimated zombies get combat advantage. What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, but okay. Are we still working on a cure is my question, because I haven't... Okay. Extreme cold wave in Finland. I think Finland is already... Sweden. Yeah, Finland is... ZCOM is sub new base. ZCOM has enough resources establish operations in the country. Now, we're gonna go over here and we're going to come touch you. Say hello. Ah, crud. They just set up. Okay, so they just set up in Greenland. Or, no, they've been in Greenland. Getting stronger. And they just set up a base in Sweden, which is not good. Not. What the? Okay. They're all getting infected like this. Zcom destroyed in Sweden. You went to Sweden and immediately got decimated. Holy cow. Well, bye Zcom for that one. Let's go ahead and increase our coldness. And zombies more likely to follow others. Zombie horde size increase 1,000. That'll be fun. A lot of people. Zombies focus on horde leaders, focusing the horde on the direction of travel and increasing travel speed. Yeah, that might help us, especially since, again, we're over here and still not making a bunch of waves. But, that cure has definitely stopped what is going on. Is anybody... Zcom expansion... Who are you going to go to, dude? Like... Ow, the T virus to be eradicated. Crud. It died out. It totally just died out. Okay, we're gonna retry that. I'm not doing with the genetics, but we're gonna retry this. Okay, you know what? Greenland was the last country to go down. It didn't even go down. It somehow withstood that. So let's go try ourselves in Greenland and see what happens. But that was... T-Rex is a necrovirus. It has extreme regenerative abilities combined with aggressive metabolic demand. Egg structure is a mystery. Okay, so that's what I was telling us last time. I didn't catch that the last time. But, yeah, okay. You know what? It spread really rapidly in 3 speed. Let's see what happens. Why are we so slow? New health guidelines for rich countries. Okay. Okay, if I remember correctly, other stuff, this is usually how it starts. And then it starting out in something like Greenland, it already has like a shell, the cold, or it has like a use. It's already used to the cold, so it's not overly like, I'm not worried about the cold ability essentially. Yeah, so we've just hit the 100. And it's just going up. Number going up. Okay. Mass panic. 3D print robot juice. Why? Okay, so everyone's like, you get to see headlines. You don't actually like get to read the actual story. It's like, you take a look at it and you're just like, but why? Why? Right. Okay, that just happened. So that just went, and we just went to Russia. Okay, cool. Russia just got infected. Yay. But, yeah. Oh, note to self, quit starting in the medicinal countries, the wealthy countries, because that is what keeps getting me every single time. Let's also just evolve our heat resistance, just because. So that's essentially our basics right there. Yeah, I know, we successfully evolved, blah blah blah. And then real life simulator. And yeah, so Greenland just went dark. I'm pretty sure But again, That's the nice thing about Greenland, and I probably should have started there to begin with, because, again, it does take Greenland a hot minute before they realize something hit them. Like, I'm not sure what that's like in real life, but in Plague Inc. specifically, every single time we've hit Greenland, it takes them forever to figure out that they've been hit with the virus. Alright. So, yeah, we're just chilling at the moment. Like, we're still going up, but we're chilling. So, control work goes by volume traits in the... Okay, yeah, so now it's just telling me to hit this, which I thought was doing pretty good. Honestly, if not a little bit slow. I'm not sure if I want to evolve these quite yet. Increases saliva production and so this it increases the likelihood of a viable mutation during. Personally, I'm okay with. Blood is now a transmission vector, which is particularly vulnerable. We can also go ahead and evolve that, probably. And air. So let's go ahead and figure out what happens there. But now we're way more prone to mutation at this point in time. Alright, and we're still getting DNA points. A little surprised, but okay. The insomnia symptoms mutated. I am not... I should have been more concerned. Apparently the insomnia symptom is what triggered it. It didn't trigger out the other one. Greenland is pursuing doctors to begin research for a cure for the T virus without greater funding. It's expected to take a long time. Yeah, probably. Oh, okay. Bubbles, no, stay with us. I need you, Bubbles. Please, be our friend. Okay. So we're getting a thing about the data menu. The fever symptom. I don't care, we've already been discovered. Why are you guys concerned? If that is the case, we definitely get going on infection. Alright, virus replicates faster in laboratory gland. Infection. Saliva. Virus replicates. Blah. Like. So. Increase our infectivity at this point. So let's go with that, and that is also so hopefully that should go by a lot faster. But hey, we're way faster. We don't shut down later. Why? Alright, so we're gonna want to purchase some to get this point. Yay! Fun. It's going by super fast. More questions for HIV. Fun. We're off to the races. We're already 8% for a cure. 9%. I just paused. Are you still? Nah. Like, we're still going. Why are the place not launch us? Yeah, so that just got me. And it's rapidly shutting down. Yay! Ow. It is next. Fight. That? Fight or person her own body. Oh, that's its own body. This other. Oh. So that makes sense. That makes sense. And what's this one? Sensitivity and pain by sunlight slows. But I do want that to happen. So this increases the answer. Increase the answer. Answer. All of our sectors. And let's go. Need that to slow down. Yeah, first death in Afghanistan apparently. How are you already 25%? My question. It's becoming scary. How? Yeah, okay, so might be possibly. What? You just jumped. Alright. Zombie time! T-Bars against to re dead. Yay. But how are we already at 60%? Like, bro. Getting reached. I do not care. You're being reached. You need to be thrown back a few pegs. But you just came back with a vengeance. Sheesh. Oh, that's why. Right. Okay. Everything is now. Very pathogen avoid player breakdown and high temperature, effectiveness in hot climates. Not good at all. Virus active ability like zombies. Water attack land. That active abilities now pretty. So now we can here and T-virus from zombie. Yeah, we know. Why are you already 75% complete? Stop it. Each. Why is it up so high? Should not be up that high. Like, we were decon project activated. Like, bro. How did we... Like, that matters up there. It's complete. We're done. Done. Essentially. What? Hey, wait a minute. So, the zombie back... So, the cure's complete. We're still going. What is it? Oh! Because now you gotta deal with zombies. Okay. So, the apparently does not care at all. Alright, so the cure's there, now it's up to zombies to just kill everything, right? Well, if that's the case, difference to anaerobic respiration, lactic acid build. Yeah. Severity, particular environments. Acid I mean to bite through thick clothing, severity. So now it's our job to just going nuts, essentially. Significant. Making it impossible for prey to break free severity. And I got one because we're trying to up this. Patient the internal puzzle production. So let's go with our Slowing decomposition, active ability, and patient, effectively reanimating some of the dead. Have that. Enhanced neurological virus design. Zombies are more likely to follow others. That. So now we have the zombie hordes. And we're still just going on. Where are you setting up a new base? Oh! Set up a new base. Zcom main base in Iraq has been fighting. Alright, so essentially it is now the zombies. Oh, stop. Zombies versus humans. Going. Alright, so let's go there. Also need to go kill space. And we also definitely need here and hit our lovely friend. That works. There. That. Right. Oh! All I did was send a horde. What the? Everybody watched that, right? Okay. Zombies focus on 4 leaders, focusing for travel and travel. That's probably solitary move. Keep zombie. Horde improvement. That will definitely help. Combat advantage. Combat advantage. No, we don't want to default it. Allow for severe head wounds to be reanimated. That's better. And enables reanimation. Awesome. Okay, because we are that. What's going on with we still have. Why did you set a base in an area that's? I'm confused why you decided to set a base there, but whatever. Let's go ahead and. I don't know how many times I can. That. Yeah, so we're still infecting people. Okay, does anybody actually hear that in the background? Why? Okay, that happened. Alright, what else can... We have... allowing some to decapitate for enemy, virus situation, sometimes decompose, frontal damage plus currents and navigation obstacles. So press Y to repair leg muscle. Cool. Alright. Warriors track nearby zombies. The moons can have hundreds, thousands. Yeah, we're probably gonna want people at this point. All is still helpful. Special. Minus 1. What is still? Central is cool. West Africa affected. Is there gonna be? Wait a minute. There's Madagascar, Philippines. Are you? That's it. We are heading here. not have the ability? Oh, I don't. Let's. So, we want to head from here, and we want to make it over. And then, let's see. Where else do I need to hit? Better. Because what else? Philippine. It looks like there's a have India and New. That's that. We're about ready to. That's. Let's go ahead. That over there. So it needs to be touched. I do not care at this point. Holy crap, we're getting a lot of zombies. Okay. Probably not. Yeah, okay, so there's. Okay. There we go. Oh. Let's go over the. I'm surprised. Right. They're trapped. Yeah. Think. And then that we. You're running. There you go. Go, 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 go. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I might. I did. I. Okay. Yeah, no. We are trying this one more time, hopefully. And this is all casual, and I'm having difficulty. Like, I feel like I'm sucking at this, but at the same token, it's like, I know for a fact it's been a while since I played this, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? Alright. Still going with the T-virus, because that's what I got. Okay, so Greenland was a good area, I think, to hit. It helped us lay low for a bit. But then when it got over here, it was just like, ah. So, want to hit one of these areas right over here? It's like, I feel like that's a wealthy country. I feel like if we hit Australia, it's arid, it's a rich country, so medicine's definitely gonna slow down. I mean, we could technically hit it. But then we also have Japan, we have... Okay, so it's not a rich country, New Guinea, but it was one of the islands that still stuck around. I think... What's Indonesia? Indonesia is hot, it's a humid country, and it's also a rural country. Let's go ahead with Indonesia, because because it does give us kind of access to these, like, islands over here. Or not, they're not islands, I'm sorry, they are other, like, countries, but they're itty-bitty areas that were struggling the last time to get infected. So, let's get this going then. Amateur brain surgeon amazed by demand. Ex-politician Mike Grove says that patients want amateur brain surgeons because they have had enough of experts. Separately, Grove declined to share his safety record. Yeah, I wonder why. Like, dude, shady. Just really shady. Alright, T-virus begins to spread. Okay, so... Holy crap. So, yeah, we're still spreading pretty well, actually, surprisingly enough. So, let's let this run a little bit. And I'm gonna see how long I can take to actually get discovered. Because... if we can lay low for a hot minute without getting, like, noticed and still keep growing, I think we should be okay. Personally. That's that's my idea. That's my thinking. So I will let this sit for a hot minute, and then I will come back when we've basically been discovered, essentially. Okay, so I sat here for I don't know how long. We just got discovered. Right? We sat here pretty much symptomless. Like, I haven't done anything to the symptom. Transition guys? That's what I did. We have air 1, we have blood 1, we have... I can't even pronounce that. Something expansion. Saliva 1, and we have gas expansion. I'm just gonna call it gas expansion. Please, just... Yeah. So we just got... I've been sitting here asymptomatic for I don't know how long. And I deactivated the insomnia a good number of times. And I've been... just got discovered, and the moment that for some reason that either of these two, the insomnia or the hypersalivation, automatically got discovered. Somehow. The moment that one of those two got in there. Okay. I don't know how. I don't know why. Okay, so Iraq is... go with that T-virus thing. Great. Why are you guys just... And we just hit Greenland. Nice. Alright, so USA has just shut down our airports. Great. Nice to know. We just got placed on the lock. But look at that infection. Like, why are you already attempting that? Dude. Wait. Okay, so... we're not exactly severe at the moment. So, hunger control. Lack of hygiene. Of infection. Not worried about essentially is what's, but we don't happen. iCure device amount. We are gonna go to abilities and technically reshuffle. Okay. Yay. And we're also basically quality insomnia, closed future, those future research. Yeah, so we're gonna do that real quick. Hopefully that's not slowing down. Like, it's not. It really isn't. I don't know how that thing... Okay, anarchist bombing Canada. And they're... not good at all. How are we already at 75% complete? Dude. Canada's breaking down. Everybody's focused on me here. See? Yeah, we pretty much got ourselves in a bit. I've been sitting here, I don't know how long. 7 minutes? 7 minutes. Just sitting here and collecting data. The only thing that happened was it's just decided to evolve itself. Literally, that's all that happened this entire time. Like, I don't have abilities up, I don't have well, I have the insomnia symptom, that's it. I don't even have transmissions. I don't even have transmissions, and we're just now getting discovered. Whatever. Why are we starting to work on a cure? Scientists are concerned about T-virus. Because tumors, apparently. Oh, we're already placed... Dude! Okay, so it's increasing likelihood of a viable mutation. Yeah, we kind of need that at the moment. Not really wanting to do that at the moment. But now that we are infectious, let's just go ahead and evolve this really quickly. That way we can just speed run. And there we go. Infected brain cells switch to anaerobic respiration. Lactic acid buildup is lethal and destroys higher brain processes and personality. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So that's gonna jump kick us real quick, but we're kind of bar at the moment. So I'm hoping this helps. But yeah, so the T-virus is killing very fast. Wait, why are we killing? Oh, no, duh. This is a zombie virus. We're making zombies. Never mind. Alright, improve movement and coordination increases severity, particularly in urban environments. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. But yeah, now we have zombies. So it's basically killing and then bringing back people from the dead. So you can't cure a zombie. That's the problem. This thing. Kill more than smallpox. And Columbia has shut down landports. I am curious as to what's going to be difficult to run this time. We're already 28% complete. Yay, don't care. The camp project. Really? Again? You? Great. Oop. Alright. Fun! This will be great. Not really. So they are going stronger in Greenland. Good to know. We're pretty much all over here, essentially. Okay, so that just built us back up to 179 DNA points. So let's see what else we can do. So that increases, okay, enhanced traits, increases severity. Mutations in the endocrine system cause parts of skin to harden and calcify, give zombies a combat advantage. Yeah, with everything going on, I think combat advantage is kind of what we're really wanting here. Increased bone density provides enhanced protection against trauma, gives zombies a significant combat advantage. Yeah. Combat advantage. Combat advantage. Let zombies projectile spit prey. Yeah. Combat. It significantly increases severity and zombie combat damage. Yeah. Alright. So let's see how that works out real quick. Whoa! Okay, authorities can have failed to evacuate the capital city before waves of zombies arrived. The population was slaughtered. Dang. Oh! Right after all that happened. Holy crap. Okay, so they just set up a new base in Canada. Let's see what else we can do. Let's get our hordes. And let's also get, that. Reanimate zombies get combat damage, corpse. Do I have a regenerative ability? Also, force zombie to bite through thick clothing. Severity increases. Sight and hearing increases severity. That is more severe. Go ahead and do that. This is gonna be insane. Z-Com destroying. Yeah, you went to zombie infested territory. What did you expect? Like, dude. Holy crap. Okay, tank symptom combo. Cool, we just found that out. So now we have tank zombies. And we're still going. That That is gonna get wiped out. Yep. It came and it went. So we need to move over to... Actually, hold up a sec. So let's... That, and then let's move over to England because they look like they need a hoard. Or can they not travel and land and water quite yet? Okay, so yeah, they can. They can. Come on, go! Go! Go, my zombie horde! Infect! Infect! Because I think Greenland's it, right? Ah, no, we need the world map. Greenland, yeah, Greenland's it. Everywhere else is either infected or dead. So yeah, go, my zombie horde! Infect the world. We've infected the world. Huzzah! All right, so let's. Can I not? Dang it, I cannot. Okay, never mind. Go! And we will go over here. We'll send another horde to infect and kill. I would love to see how that responds to that. Oh! Oh, okay, so that just exploded. Fun. Can I can. Ha! That is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, that's infected now. Does that make... Who is still... Is anybody in... There's still people healthy. Except they're almost gone. Okay. Oof. T-Virus has destroyed humanity! Yes! Oh, okay. It has been like 5 rounds at this point, maybe? I don't know. I am just sitting here at my desk and I'm just like, oh crud. Like, I thought this was gonna be like quick. No. No. Holy cow. Okay, so mindless zombies infected with T-Virus have hunted down and consumed the last human survivors. The zombies will decay and soon the whole world will be empty. And we didn't we didn't even finish the cure. We didn't even get a chance to finish the cure. We took down Zcom and we killed the world with a zombie army before leaving them to perish. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. I've got no words. I have got no words left for that. I'm gonna try a quick round in normal mode real quick before heading off, but I can almost guarantee you, like, if so none of the other virus stuff that I dealt with, like, hit me this hard, like, to the point of I had to play for, like, several different rounds. I have not had that in a while, so I'm going to try the normal mode real quick, but if I do not win, I'm not going until I win like I did with casual mode. So, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. But I'm not sitting around just to sit there and win. We're gonna try it out, and if we win, we win. If we die, we die. Either way, I'm still moving on to the next virus, or the next virus for next week's episode at this point, because it's like, I just don't have the time right now to do this. So let's go main game, at coronavirus. On the bright side, we did discover new genetic. I'm not modifying this thing though. So we're gonna try normal people. Sick people are normal. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll be able to get normal mode, like, ever with this virus. Okay, so where did I start last time? I definitely think the island area. I'm calling it the island area. I know these are all countries. We have New Zealand, we have Indonesia. So yes, I'm aware these are all countries, but I keep calling them islands because that's what they look like from, especially back here. So I'm just gonna call this little area the island area. Indonesia was our best bet for last round, so we're gonna hit it again because I think, and then I'm not touching it. I'm not touching this. I'm just gonna let it go. So, like I did for the last round, I think what I want to do is I just want to let it run, because every single round that I had, I was aggressive with it, and I lost. But then the moment I just let stuff build up and let it consume most of the population before it got discovered, I had a lot better odds of surviving it. So I will be right back, and I will come back when we get discovered, or I will come back when we get discovered, because this is just gonna take a while for everything to infect, and I'm really not gonna do anything aside from sit here and play Pop the Bubbles. So I will see you guys in a hot minute. Okay, so I've been sitting here for 20 minutes now. We got to the 4 billion mark for infected people. The only thing that really went up was the insomnia, and I kind of kept these back off until I got to this point, because there does come a time where it is going to just bully you relentless, and I kind of hit that mark, and it's being aggressive. So yeah, like I said, we're at the point where it's just being aggressive right now, and I can't deal with that any longer. So we do need more DNA points, and we need to become more infectious. That being said, we did just get discovered. We're at 4 million at the moment of infected people, so we are gonna have to go pretty quickly here. So let's as long as we can get to the zombie thing and this, yeah. So there we go. We now have the ability to get zombies out of this. All right. So first death indeed confirmed. Zombies change everything, and things are rapidly closing. Fun. But that does pick up our speed of getting DNA points. New Guinea starts to work up here. Fun. Great. We're already at 9%, and the T-virus is turning people into zombies. Good for us. Okay. And yeah, I know, you're like 25% complete. Okay. So we need to slow down research speed. Right. Which I don't see how that slows it down. Like, it works for a hot minute and then it's like back to full force. ZCOM project activated in Poland. Rud. That's not good. Like, this early in the game. And the cure's already 50% complete. Cool. Alright, can we... And we also kind of want to evolve the cool. So let's go. Alright. We don't have any DNA points because we need DNA points to activate our abilities. We're at like... Sheesh. And they already destroyed Central America. Fun. And they're setting up a new base. I would love to know how that goes. Okay, so the cure is complete. I can't do anything about that, but it is just gonna keep going at this point because it is us versus the zombies. But that's not good if this thing is dying out. Alright. We're kinda in trouble the moment that this comes into mind. So we do have whoa, dude. I thought I had this paused. Like, bro. Alright, so let's strengthen up our zombies real quick. So this gives them a combat advantage. We can also focus on this thing. I think there was an ability that lets this, or maybe it was a. There we go. Virus splits a genome into small molecules, increasing the likelihood of a valuable mutation during transmission. So we kind of want that. Let's see what else helps us here. Alright, so we're just gonna go straight to this. And let's see, we can allow a zombie to bite through the clothing. And significantly strengthen zombie grip, making it possibly near prey to break free. So that's good. It gives them a bit of a combat advantage. Are they just okay? Alright. So we're still getting infection. Wait, we're still getting infection points. But we do have a crap ton of people turning into zombies. Not good. And we still have Z-Com. What can we do about Z-Com? Like, there are definitely some countries where they're going to show up and it's going to be like, good luck? Like, we're still over here in China. Or not China, Russia, sorry. Like, still spreading in Russia. Alright. Looks like they're still spreading their Z-Com bases, though. I don't know how that's gonna work out. But I think we can try sending a hoard over here. See how that works out. That'll be very quickly. Holy cow. That just exploded. What the heck? Okay, we need to help out our zombies. Alright, so increasing alertness and aggression of zombies. Is there anything that does reanimation? Metabolism, enhanced strength, increased severity, or oh, that really increases the severity right there. Abilities. What do we want to do here? Enhanced neural process. Okay, enhanced neurological regenerative proteins allow corpses with severe head wounds to be Okay, so this is our reanimation. Got it. So, we need to bring our zombies back from the dead, essentially. Reanimate zombies get combat advantage. Yeah. Also need that as well. That'll help us a little bit. Let's raise up our zombies now. What is dead? What is a large number that is... Let's do that. Okay. Oop. Alright. And then we also should probably raise them over here. Alright, and now we're down to 0 DNA points. Great. But no, we can't even send a horde at this point because of all that. So, what are we doing? I think our zombies are just dying at this point. Maybe? No, we're still getting zombies. Don't count us out yet, I guess. Oh, okay, there went Canada. Okay, so... Because we have a horde, let's send them over to Cleveland real quick. So we can do that. Cause that just makes them like mob over there at that point. What made you think that was gonna be a good idea? You are an idiot! Like, they literally went to an infested area and decided to just do that for some reason. Like, you went to infested area and... Why? You're gonna get hit with another thing. Is there anything I can do horde-wise? Yeah. That should help us out, but I can't send any more hordes after that. Oof. Okay, so we're still getting DNA points, so that's a good thing, honestly. But I think our death rate is outmatching our zombie rate, meaning our zombies are gonna die before anything else at this point. So let's try to freshen up and revive some zombies. Yay, we revived some zombies. So how much does that cost? Okay. Yeah, I think we're toast, which okay. Fair. Might have jumped the gun a little bit too early on that one. But yeah. How are there like no zombies in the ring? Okay, so armed gangs raid ZCOM and oh, okay, so you're raiding them. Why? ZCOM expansion accelerates. Okay. Well, my zombies are dwindling, so yeah, we're toast. We are completely toast, and humanity is still alive. So yep. Okay, so that was normal mode. Like I said, I've been at this for like a while. I started filming this at about like 10 o'clock, and it's already almost midnight. So I've already been at this for 2 hours. Casual mode was hard enough, and then I'm not surprised that we lost on normal mode. So no real win or lose there. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna come back to this and try to beat it. I might in a later episode, but for time's sake, I do have to move on. So yeah. We'll pause it here. I will come back at a later point, and then I will try to complete this in normal. But for right now, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for the game part of this. So moving on to announcements. If you guys stuck around for this long for the video, thank you so much. If you guys use the chapter guides to get through this, again, thank you. This still does help. Listening to everything, but again, okay, sorry, back to announcements, the real reason that you guys are here. So as I said before, I am out of town for next week, meaning I will not be able to go live. I will have pre-record stuff as usual, but I will talk more about that in a hot minute. First of all, I want to get this out of the way. Obviously there's a video for this week. But this Friday, I had reached out to Deadeye again, and this Friday, we will be going live again, on March 28th. So, like I said, this Friday, March 28th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will have an event post for you guys, because at this point in time that I am recording this, we haven't quite figured out a game that we're trying to play yet. Escape Simulator was up in the air, along with a couple others. But again, that is for us to decide. We are still deciding it at the time of this video. When we do get a game up and running, I will update the YouTube post that lets you guys know what's going on with all that. Hello everybody, so this is Scarlet post-recording. I actually just got a notification from Deadeye. We do have a game set up. We will be playing a game called Terror Bites. So far it seems pretty interesting, but there will be more on that game later. You'll have to check it out in the live. I recommend going and doing that, but I just want to say that as I am editing this, I'd already gotten that notification, so just want to put that out there. So yeah. Anyway, back to your previously scheduled program. Or if you guys want to, and that will be posted on YouTube. The stream will also be happening on Twitch. I have both of those down in the description of this video, so go check out the description for the YouTube stuff, for my Twitch, and there's also a Discord server down there if you guys want to check that out. There are a lot of things that we do in the Discord. There's a place for writers, there's a place for artists, there is a place for gamers to talk about anything and anything that they want within games, within artists community, within the writing community. So I want that to be a place for you guys to feel safe, feel comfortable talking about, and as it grows, I will also try to grow it to accommodate to everybody's needs. So, again, highly encourage you to go check that out. Please, it'd be awesome. And then, moving on to next week, I already will be having a video pre-recorded and pre-uploaded for that week, so there will still be a video. But as it stands right now, I also do plan on having a premiere going as well for Friday instead of a live stream. And if you guys are new here, or you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos, what a live does is, or not live, a premiere, is it will take a pre-recorded video and it will play it for you guys in quote-unquote real time, but then it will finish. I don't know how to describe it. So basically, once the video is like done playing all the way through, it'll go back and then it'll have the chapters and everything. So basically, I'm live without being live, but I won't be able to interact with you guys through the actual live itself, but down in the live chat or in the comment section. So I highly recommend leaving comments there if you guys want to say hi, because I actually do see those. I actually can take a look at those. But show it some love, show the premiere some love, and the next time I see you guys will be this Friday, March 28th, again, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have a card for this. I'll have it right up here in this corner right here for when it comes out. But it will get updated the moment that Deadeye and I figure out what game we're playing. Because like I said, still haven't figured that out yet. By the time this video has uploaded, I will update the YouTube thing as soon as we get a game figured out. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and my little ramblings that I've been doing this entire time. I'm sorry, it's what I do, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say or how to get my words in order. But, again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, say hi at least, because I love it when you guys do that. It's awesome. And yeah, that will be it for this video. Oh, and make sure to double check the comment descriptions for the links in the description of the video. There you go. That's how you want to word that. All right. Bye. Thank you. And see ya.